had a lot of comments on the Tom MacDonald reactions. Apparently, everybody loves them. The Hangover Gang is in full effect. So we got a couple comments with lists, and we got all types of recommendations for songs. What we're going to do is we're going to take one of the lists that we got that was starting at the beginning of his career, like in order. So we're gonna run through all 70
we're
plus.
Go down
Tom
the rabbit
MacDonald
hole.
Songs. We're gonna do them all.
Going down the rabbit hole.
Yep. Going down that goddamn rabbit hole real hard.
That's right.
So we're gonna start on that rabbit hole with Hangman.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be interesting. We're gonna see where it takes us. In this
Well, this is
hole.
definitely one that I have never seen, so I'm kind of interested to see how this one shakes out.
All right. Well, it's gonna shake out.
Oh, I know it is.
Ready?
Let's get her done.
This a warning for the ones who say they aren't afraid. Lately I've been coming from a darker place. I've been dealing with depression. I'm more dangerous than ever. I've been drinking again and never felt better. I swear
Hold
to
up.
God that I'm a...
I've been drinking again.
I never felt better. He's been coming from a darker place.
Oh, man.
So this is like a relapse song, kind of. This is like, I don't know, maybe. Who knows?
Well, I'm drinking right now, so.
And you feel better? You come from a better place?
You know what? I do kind of feel a little better.
So you're kind of, you were in a dark spot?
No, I wasn't in a dark spot, but I whatever spot I was in, I wasn't in this spot, so I feel better now.
Depression, I'm more dangerous than ever. I've been drinking again and never felt better. I swear to God that I'ma burn a bridge and piss on the flames. Mix the ash with some whiskey and spit it all in their face. My new girl probably flip if you got something to say. She reminds me of myself when I would drink every day. I used to feel like how I felt was just a temper.
She reminds me of myself when I used to drink every day.
So what does that even mean?
Yeah, that's the bitch you want to go grab.
Is it though? What's he got going on? He's hanging himself from a noose here.
I don't know.
She reminds me of myself when I would drink every day. I used to feel like how I felt was just a temporary phase, but now I feel like the feelings are fucking feeding off fame, and I don't plan to slow down to give it a second to breathe. I push the pedal past the breaking point, I'm picking up speed. In 2016, swear I came apart at the seams. I was scared of the dark and therefore afraid of my dreams, but I rebuilt what came apart with iron.
Scared of the dark and therefore afraid of my dreams. Yeah, I don't think he's
Because
talking.
to get to the dreams, you got to face the fear. You got to face the darkness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You
Well,
can't
I
just-
think he's talking about nightmares. Fuck yeah.
You know, you got to face the fears.
The pedal past the breaking point, I'm picking up speed. In 2016, swear I came apart at the seams. I was scared of the dark and therefore afraid of my dreams, but I rebuilt what came apart with iron alloy and beams. Come fly a plane into my legs and I won't fall to my knees. Haven't taken any pills to calm me down for a month. I'm on the edge and I'm waiting for any reason to jump. Don't take it lightly, I'm excited when they throw in the punch. I got a list of different strategies to bury these bumps. Very rarely do I carry out a weight of a grudge, but I've been barely ordinary since the prairies and drugs. My imaginary friends in camouflage with some guns, and I've been fairly military, but my army is one.
Hold on. What did he say right? We might have to listen to that again, because he said something about my friends with guns or something, and then
His imaginary friends
with
guns.
with guns, and then what did he say right after that? Because I couldn't. He's
Something like he's not military, or something about military. Let's see.
yeah. Let's hear that again.
Weight of a grudge, but I've been barely ordinary since the prairies and drugs. My imaginary friends in camouflage with some guns, and I've been fairly
camouflage.
military, but my army is one. They've
my
been
army
passive
is
aggressive
one.
with how they deal with my message. They lack the passion and reckless nature of truthful expression. They ain't made of what I'm made from. They've been bruised up and dented. They don't understand the underhanded, ruthless obsession that I was born with. Slam like the door sticks. Closet full of skeletons so heavy couldn't move them with a forklift. Your bitch probably
Skeleton so in the closet so heavy you can't move him with the forklift. He's like, you don't understand, like, you know what I'm saying, the
Yeah,
dedication he has and the
yeah.
hyper focus. You know what I'm saying? He starts something, he fucking hyper focus and finishes that shit.
He's coming at it for sure.
fell in love cause you forced it. Now heavyless obsession that I was born with. Slam like the door sticks. Closet full of skeletons so heavy couldn't move them with a forklift. Your bitch probably fell in love cause you forced it. Now she bumped my records while you deep inside a porn binge. I woke up with a buzzing in my head. I don't wanna leave the comfort of my bed. A dozen missed calls from a dozen of my friends. And
How many times you been in that situation? It's like, you know what I mean? You don't even want to get out of bed. You're like missing calls. You're just like, fuck it. You're just like, you know what I mean?
I've been there.
Yeah, it's at the, like a little bit of depression kicking in.
Yeah, but
at the same time, you just like take a break from the world sometimes, cause
sometimes you definitely need a break, and that's usually when I get the fuck out of town. You know, it's clear up my head. You know what I mean?
Getting deep.
Bump my records while you deep inside a porn binge. I woke up with a buzzing in my head. I don't want to leave the comfort of my bed. A dozen missed calls from a dozen of my friends, and my day just started, but it's coming to an end. Already getting dark. Wake up with the stars. I don't even know how I got home after I left the bar. Yeah, I did.
Ever been in that situation where you didn't know how you got home after you left the bar?
Who are you talking to, man?
You never been in that situation before?
Relax.
Well,
yeah, I've been in that situation before. Motherfucker.
Hey, man, you never know what's going to pop up in a song. Bring back dark memories.
Well, fuck. That was a bad one.
My friends and my day just started, but it's coming to an end. Already getting dark. Wake up with the stars. I don't even know how I got home after I left the bar. Yeah, I did 8 months sober, and I hate that it's over, but the weight on my shoulders started breaking my heart. I started out with...
He did 8 months sober, and now it's over? Now there's weight off his shoulders? What's that mean, it's over? Does that mean he went back to drinking? He was 8 months sober and went back to drinking? Is that what he's saying?
I don't think so.
Like he fell off the wagon?
I don't even know how I got home after I left the bar. Yeah, I did 8 months sober, and I hate that it's over, but the weight on my shoulders started breaking my heart. I started out with 1 or 2, and then I moved to 3 or 4, and then...
I started off with 1 or 2, then I went to 3 or 4, so he did do 8 months sober, and then he started drinking again. Started off with 1.
I thought he meant something else. I hate that it's over, that my drinking days are over. I think he said
sober days are over or something. Listen.
Bar, yeah, I did 8 months sober, and I hate that it's over, but the weight on my shoulders started breaking my heart. I started out with 1 or 2, and then I moved to 3 or 4, and then I realized that I was back where I had been before.
Yeah.
Had a van's gone missing from the bottle. Tell my doctor they were stolen, but I know that they were swallowed. Everything I ever did was always done with open throttles. All the way or nothing. Non-commitment is a broken promise, and I know that that's a problem in itself. But you're living or you're dying or you're crying out for help. Yeah.
You're living or you're dying or you're crying out for help. Even
one of the three.
Sometimes even when you don't cry out for help, you're crying out for help. So that's what he means by that.
Yeah. He's talking about some personal shit and some issues.
Yeah, it's real shit.
And it's the first one on the list here. So, and he's changed since then, you could tell.
Yeah.
Know that that's a problem in itself, but you're living or you're dying or you're crying out for help. Yeah, it's been a week since I felt like me. I've been starving, but I just can't eat. I'm exhausted, but I can't find sleep. It's been harder than it's ever been. The darkness hasn't ever dimmed, the light's so bleak. I never understood what they meant when they said that they were just the shadows of men that they had been before they were beat. Now I know that everything I heard was for real when I'm looking in the mirror at a shell of myself. I think that stress is a contributing factor to being 28 and feeling older than dad does. The wrinkles on my face spreading faster and faster. If the good die young, I hope I'm one of the bad ones. The days long stay.
Damn.
If the good die young, I hope I'm one of the bad ones. That was sick.
28 feeling like older than dad does. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, whatever. Yeah, he's taking it to
yeah,
he's in a dark place.
Oh, but you got to start somewhere, and to me, it looks like he's telling you a real story. Like, this is what I've been through.
Oh man, no, he's not.
Looking in the mirror at a shell of myself.
In a shell of
I think that
myself.
stress is a contributing factor to being 28 and feeling older than dad does. The wrinkles on my face spreading faster and faster. If the good die young, I hope I'm one of the bad ones. The days long, stay strong and try again tomorrow though. Even if you're running out of reasons to ignore the phone. Even if you're running out of gas, go and borrow more. Your demons knock the hardest when you finally chose to close the door. This is not the way my parents raised me. I hope they realize that they didn't fail one of their babies. This is the result of a declining social climate that's original design was keeping people trapped inside it. Liquor and violence, we suffer in silence.
Hold on a minute. We have to listen.
I think he just. I think he just had a hot take on his rap, dude.
When you finally chose to close the door. This is not the way my parents raised me. I hope they realize that they didn't fail one of their babies. This is the result of a declining social climate that's original design was keeping people trapped inside it. Liquor and violence, we suffer in silence until
that was
we
a hot take. And the reason why I say that's a hot take is he's basically saying that society was designed for you to dig yourself in the bottom of a bottle and keep yourself there as long as you possibly can, so you don't see what's really going on around you and what they're doing. That's exactly a hot take. That's exactly true. You know what I mean? Like, that shit is real. And people call it a fucking conspiracy. Yeah, bullshit.
No, it's not. That shit is conspiracy.
Real. That shit is real.
Yeah, most rappers promote it. Everybody, promotes the bad things usually.
That's why they're so cheap. Alcohol's dirt cheap.
Yeah,
fucking inflation went 9 points up. Alcohol didn't go up a dime.
Yeah.
Because they want you on that shit. Through the pandemic, they kept your ass at home.
Water, some places, is cheaper or is more expensive than
marijuana. Beer. Never went up during the pandemic.
If you're in Vegas, they give you booze for free.
Marijuana and drugs in general, just none of it went up. Keep doing what you're doing. Drive yourself into the ground and stay there.
It all went down.
But that's exactly real. What he just said. They're trying to keep you there.
Design was keeping people trapped inside it. Liquor and violence, we suffer in silence until we embrace one another and find our collective defiance will topple the giants. Ooh. I just try to smile through the crying, cause I know that someone somewhere is feeling way worse than I am, and that's true.
That's true.
That's definitely true.
That's true.
There's always someone feeling worse.
Yeah.
And it takes all of us together
I know
to
that
fucking
our
conquer
collective
the
defiance
giants.
will topple the giants. I just try to smile through the crying,
topple the
cause I know
motherfucking
that
giants.
someone somewhere is feeling way worse than I am, and that's true. That's true.
That was real as fuck.
Yeah, there's always someone in a worse situation, no matter what. And everybody complaining that's in America about this and that. They have no idea. You know what I mean? About, what's going on in the world and what people's lives really are. Like some people's lives in India, some people's lives in North Korea, what they go through. Heard this one story where it's like, it's like right now there's someone climbing into a volcano to go get ashes, and they have to do it at night when the volcano's cool, and they have to go down there every single fucking night, climb up a mountain, climb down the volcano, collect these ashes or collect something and bring it back just so their family could eat. It's just like a daily thing.
Fuck.
And people complain here about the silliest things. And it's just like there's always someone in a worse position. Shit, there's someone sitting there right now with no arms, no legs, and got cancer in the brain.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I mean, people go through it.
But depression's real. People get in it, and people get in their own little depressions. But there's always someone in a worse spot every time.
That's true. There is always somebody. It's hard to think that when you're going through it, but there is.
But when you do think that and you have that realization, it helps. You know what I mean? It's like, for sure. You're not alone.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a fire-ass song and a good way to start the
it was.
Tom MacDonald journey.
It
this
was.
Rabbit hole that we're going down.
But I can see now why people are attracted to him even after this one. And it's just, you can tell even in the early days, dude, he spoke the truth. He didn't care, especially when you're describing your own history or whatever.
Yeah.
It's easy to just be, look, this is me, this is who I am.
Yeah, and that's how he made it. You know what I mean? He wasn't fake.
Yeah.
He told his truth. You know what I mean? You gotta tell your truth. You can't.
Hell yeah. That was a good song.
Yep.
So thanks for letting us react to another Tom MacDonald song and following along with us. Don't forget to hit the like button and definitely subscribe to the Awkward Ankle podcast.
Hell yeah.